guys, it's Kelly. So I've been meaning to do this video for a couple of days and I just haven't for whatever reason, but I was working on my HAED the last week of July and into the first few days of August, and I need to put her away just for mental clarity. But I'm going to show you, update you a little bit on my 3 pages. And no, none of them are complete. So, oh my gosh. Okay. So, this is where page 1 is. I have made some more progress on page 1. All the rest of this is 310. So I do a little bit on the other pages, and then I come up here and I do some more. I finish blocking off the bottom of the page. I got some filled in up here. I got some filled in here and some down here. So I have slowly been making a little bit of progress on my page 1. I started my page 2 a while back. The last time that I was working on her, I started my page 2. I've gotten a fair amount done, so everything from here over is finished. And then there's all of this background. You can kind of see the color changes in the video. There we go. Which you can't see them as well in person. This up here is confettied 310 mixed in with the 3750 that is on page 1. Sorry if my finger, I have to, that's how I can like lighten the video up so we can see this. So all of this is confettied 310 with 3750. So since I'm just down to those colors, I decided to go ahead and start on page 3. Because I don't know, I just needed to. So this is my page 3 start. And I got a little burnt out by this point, but so this is a little bit of hair by her face, like right about right here, because this page is going to have one of her eyes, her nose, and her mouth, and kind of the start of the other eye. So that's where I'm at. So this is her so far. She's literally going to be massive. But my plan at this point is to keep doing the diagonal pages across this way. So obviously once page 3 is done right here, I'm going to go to page 4 on row 4, page 5 on row 5, and page 6 on row 6. And mine is 6 rows and, no, it's 7 rows by 6. So 6 across, 7 down. But my last row is mostly 310. So, and it's really small and short. So I'm doing this diagonal, and then I'm going to work upwards and over, and fill in kind of like, I don't know, it'll be like this part of her body and then up. And then, the bottom half is going to be most like her hands and the crucifix and like her dress. So that's where I'm at right now. And I honestly think that's how I'm going to stitch it. As of right now, that's how I'm wanting to stitch it. And mainly that's because the top half of her is just basically her head and like the shoulders. And everything around her, for the most part, there's a little bit of 3750 here and there, but for the most part, it's straight 310. So I kind of figured if I go diagonal and I get, you know, like the outline of her finished and the confetti of the 3750 done on these pages, then I can slowly fill in the rest of her, which is solid 310. So that's kind of where my thought process is with that. But she is going to come back out at the end of August. It's either going to be like mid-August or back at the end of the month. Again, I've been needing to film this for a few days, and like I said, I just haven't for whatever reason. And but she kind of takes up a lot of space on the table that I normally stitch on, so I need to put her back in her bag so that way I can just free up some space on my table, because it's getting a little clustery, which is just annoying. But otherwise, she'll be back out in a few weeks. I absolutely love working on her. I don't think I could have picked a better HAED to start with, honestly. And even though I've bought, a different one, if I never stitch it, as long as she gets finished, I'm okay with that, I think. But also, the next time that I do one, I might do what Michelle is doing, Bendy Stitchy. She's doing hers on 25 count, so it's significantly smaller than mine, which is also allowing her to do 2/1 10 stitch. And I'm doing it on 18 count Aida full cross, so 2 strand. So I don't know if I do another one, especially any of the other ones that I really like, they're super heavy confetti. So I might consider doing that instead, because the full cross one gets you down kind of fast in my opinion, but I think it's because I have so much 310 in the top half of it. The bottom half, there's not as much 310. There's a different color that is super heavy in the bottom, but I don't know. Mine has so much 310. I think that's where it's kind of getting discouraging, but I'm pressing on. But that's the main reason why I'm doing the diagonal, and also to have I'm trying to also prevent like lines or as many lines, but I don't know. I'm trying a couple different methods and seeing how they go. So we'll see how that works. Trial and error, right? But she's going to be absolutely gorgeous and huge. And yeah, y'all will see more of her at the end of the month. And thanks. Super quick update. I know I might have more to say in the next update. But I got a lot done, but it doesn't fully look like it. I am, every time that I do some progress and I take snapshots, I'm saving them all, so that way whenever she is finally done, or maybe like the year mark, I can like put them in sequential order or something to show her progress, but we'll see. Thanks again for joining me, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.